Hi friends, Juan the Yarn Addict here with another tutorial. Today I offer you the textured cabin squared. So here is our project. This is a wonderful pattern brought to us from Tricia. Her channel name is Momma Swift. Please check her out. This pattern features a 1-round setup with a 2-round repeat. If you're working this up for Boggy Creek, continue repeating rounds 2 and 3 until you achieve the size that you're looking for. This pattern is very versatile. You can use any weight of yarn you would like. Be sure to follow the recommended hook size for the yarn of your choice. The yarn I chose was Big Twist in cyan blue, safety yellow, and pull time. The recommended hook size for this yarn was a 5mm hook. I hooked up to a 5.5, and this is what it looks like. Again, be sure to follow the recommended hook size for the yarn of your choice as a starting point. If you're looking for more drape, hook up to a larger hook. If you're looking for a more firm project, stick with the recommended hook size or hook down. Okay, so that is all for our introduction. Let's go ahead and jump right into the tutorial. Okay, so to get started, what we need to do is create a slip knot on our hook. However you do this is absolutely fine. This is how I do it. Once you have your slip knot on the hook, we're going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. From here, we're going to take the tip of our crochet hook and insert it into the first chain, draw up a loop, and slip to close. We're going to gently tug on our working yarn to tighten the tension. We're going to take our tail and pinch it against the chain and gently pull apart. And as you can see, a small circle will form, and we will be working our stitches out of this circle. But first, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. The chain 3 will count as a double crochet. And so from here, we're going to go into our circle with 2 additional double crochets. So to do a double crochet, you're going to yarn over, go into your circle, draw up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. And we're going to do that once more. We now have a total of 3 stitches. So from here, we're going to chain 2 and go back into our circle with 3 double crochets. It's 1, it's 2, and 3. From here, we're going to chain 2 once more and then go back into our circle with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. So we now have 3 sides completed, and we can now let our tail go because we've crocheted all the way around with that tail, so it's pretty secure at this point. So from here, we're going to chain 2 and swivel around to crochet our last side here. So we're going to go into our circle with 3 double crochets. One final time. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. So to close off this first round, we're going to do what's called a half double crochet join. So we're going to yarn over and come over to the 3 chains. We're going to insert our hook into this top chain right before the stitch. Insert our hook, draw up a loop, yarn over, and go through all 3 loops just like that. And as you can see, our hook and our loop is on the far side, which is perfect. So that concludes the very first round. To move on to round number 2, we're going to turn our work, and from here we're going to chain 3. So that's 1, 2, and 3. And as I mentioned before, the chain 3s will count as a stitch. This is counted as a double crochet. So we're going to go back into our circle here with 2 more double crochets. We're going to yarn over, go in, and perform our double crochet as normal. And we're going to do that one more time for a total of 3 stitches. From here, we're going to go to the very next stitch with a double crochet. We're going to go into the head of the stitch with a double crochet. From there, we're going to move on to this next stitch here, and we're going to do a front post treble crochet. So we're going to yarn over twice, come down and around the stitch, draw up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2 more. And there is your front post treble crochet. From here, we're going to go into the next stitch right next door with a double crochet. Perfect. From here, we're going to go into our corner with 3 doubles, 3 double crochets. So there's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. We're going to chain 2, swivel around, and go into our chain space here with 3 more double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. So from here, we're going to repeat what we did on this side right here. So it's going to be a double crochet, front post treble, yarn over twice, come down and around the stitch, draw up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2, just like that. Next door, we're going to insert a double crochet into the head of that stitch. Perfect. And for the corner here, we're going to repeat what we did in this corner here, which is 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles. So continue on with this, inserting 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. I'm going to stay on with you while I crochet this. Chain 2, 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. And we're going to repeat what we've done twice here, a double, front post treble, and a double. Yarn over twice, come down and around, and perform the front post treble crochet, and then a double. Perfect. Okay. We're going to go into the corner with 3 doubles, chain 2, and 3 doubles. Chain 2, and 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. So we are going to do our sequence here of a double, front post treble, and double for one final time for this round. So let's go ahead and insert the double, front post treble, and then a double crochet next door there. Okay, so we're at the last side here, or the last corner rather, and we're going to insert 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Okay, so we are going to close off round number 2 the same way we closed off round number 1 with a half double crochet join. So we're going to yarn over, come to our chains, and look for the very last chain before the stitch, which is right here. We're going to go into that chain space there very carefully. There we go. Draw up a loop, yarn over, and go through all 3 loops. And so that concludes round number 2. Okay, so to move on from here, what we need to do is turn our work and chain 3. So 1, 2, and 3. And as I mentioned before, this will count as a double crochet. So to finish off this side of the corner, we need to go into our chain space here, or into our corner, with 2 more double crochets. So there's 1, and there's 2. We have a total of 3 stitches here. So from here, we're going to jump from the corner to the head of our front post treble crochet. So I'll just tilt this so you can see the texture. We're going to go into the top of that stitch there with 3 double crochets. It's 1, 2, and 3. From here, we're going to jump right to the corner and do 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. So we have 3 doubles, chain 2, swivel our work around, and go back in with 3 double crochets. So there's 1, 2, and 3. We're just going to repeat what we just did. So from the corner, we're going to look for the front post treble, which is right here, and we're going to go into the head of that stitch, which is in between my thumbs, with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. It may feel like we're skipping over so many stitches, but in order to keep the balance, this is necessary and it will work out. Okay, so from here we're going to go right into the corner and repeat our corner, which is 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles. So we have our 3 double crochets. We're going to chain 2, swivel around, and go back in with 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. From here we're going to jump to our front post treble, go into the head of that stitch with 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. And from here we're going to jump to the corner as we've done previously with 3 double crochets, chain 2, 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. From here, as we've done previously, we're going to look for the front post treble, look for the head of that stitch, which is in between my thumbs, and we're going to insert 3 double crochets into the head of that stitch. 1, 2, and 3. So from here we're at the last corner, and we're going to complete this corner here. We already have 3 stitches. We're going to go back in here with 3 more double crochets. So there's 1, 2, oops, 2, and 3. Okay, so to close off round number 3, we're going to repeat what we've done previously. We're going to do a half double crochet join in the corner here. So we're going to yarn over, look for that very first stitch, which is right here, and go to the chain right before it. Draw a loop, yarn over, and go through all 3 loops, just like that. So from here, we are just repeating rounds 2 and 3. This is a 2-round repeat with a 1-round setup. So, as you can see, we've just completed the round of 3 double crochets, otherwise known as the granny stitch. And from here, we're going to turn our work, chain 3, and as always, it does count as a double crochet. And we're going to repeat round number 2, which is the round with the front post treble crochet. Okay, so from here, we're going to complete our corner. We have 1 stitch. We're going to go into that corner with 2 more doubles. So let's go ahead and do that. 1 and 2. And in the granny stitch here, we're going to do double, front post, treble, double. So let's go ahead and do that very quickly. So there we have the double. Let's do our front post treble. Just like that. And next door here, we're going to insert a double crochet. And we're just going to repeat that coming down the side here. So it's going to be a double crochet, front post treble, double crochet, and then the same thing for this granny stitch here. So let's go ahead and do that. Double, front post treble, and then a double. Let's repeat that one more time. So it's going to be a double, front post treble, and a double. And for our corner, we're going to repeat what we've done previously. 3 doubles, chain 2, and 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3 doubles. Oops. chain 2, and 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so continue working this the same way we've done this first side here, making sure that in your corners you are inserting 3 doubles, chain 2, and 3 doubles. And for your granny stitches, you are inserting a double crochet, front post treble, double crochet. Okay, if you have to, just rewind and replay this side here. And you're going to apply this same sequence to all of the sides here. So continue on with this, and I will meet you at the end of the round in just a moment. Okay, so I have just finished round number 4. This was the round with the front post treble crochets, as you can see here, and there's tons of texture so far. It's looking great. So this is the front, and this is the back. Very, very nice. So, as I mentioned before, this is a 2-round repeat. We're repeating round number 2, which is the round with the front post trebles, and then round number 3, which is the round with the granny stitch, the 3 double crochets. And so, for me, I'm actually going to go ahead and change color. So, I'm going to yarn over, go into the last chain before the first stitch with the tip of my crochet hook. And instead of drawing up a loop with the same color, I'm going to draw a loop with the new color. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Pull that through. And then I'm going to take the new color here and go through all 3 loops just like that. I'm going to turn the work over and tie my tails. So let's just go ahead and trim the old color off. Tie our tails just like this. I like to tie twice. Once and then twice. Okay. So from here, let's just tighten our tension. Okay, perfect. So from here, we're going to turn our work and chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. As I mentioned, the chain 3 does count as a stitch. In this case, it counts as a double crochet. And we're going to go into our corner here with 2 additional double crochets as we've done before. Perfect. From here, we're going to hop right over to the head of the stitch with the front post treble. So just tilt it back. You can see it right there. We are going to insert 3 double crochets into the head of that stitch. 1, 2, and 3. From here, we're going to hop on over to the next front post treble and do the same thing. And that will be the constant. You're only working into the head of the stitch that has the front post treble crochet. Just like that. We're going to do that once more. Tilt it back. You can see the front post treble there. Let's go ahead and insert 3 double crochets into the head of that stitch. So far, so good. From here, we're going to jump right to the corner because there are no more trebles. We're going to jump right to the corner and do our normal corner, which is 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles. Chain 2, tilt our work, and insert 3 double crochets. 1, 2, and 3. Just like that. Very, very nice. So continue on with this, making sure that we are going into the heads of the stitch with the front post trebles. And then in the corner, 3 doubles, chain 2, 3 doubles. Feel free to rewind and replay me if you're not sure where to place your stitches. And continue on with that, and I will see you at the end of the round in just a moment. Okay, so I'm at the end of round number 5, and I'm going to join and close off this round the same way I've done previous rounds. I'm going to use the half double crochet join method. So half double crochet into the last chain before the first stitch, which is right here. I'm going to draw a loop, run over and go through all 3 loops there, just like that. And so from here, I'm going to turn the work over and I'm going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to make a bunny ear here and end there because this is a 2-round repeat and we've repeated it a few times here. So we have round 1, which is the setup round. Round 2 is the round with the front post trebles. And then round 3 is the granny stitch round. And we're repeating rounds 2 and 3 for the duration of the project. You can go out as far wide as you want. You can use any weight of yarn so long as you're following the recommended hook size for the yarn of your choice. So that is it. I really hoped that you enjoy this tutorial. If you did, please give it a thumbie. Also, please don't forget to check out Momma Swift's channel. Her information is included into the show notes. Okay, so that is all from me for now. And until the next one, take care. Bye.